Thank God. That's the goddamn game. Arunier, whatever that motherfucking dude names is, got the pick. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to catch my breath because I'm like, my heart was racing, like really, really. Oh my God. Brandon Aubrey missed that 51-yard field goal. I don't know how he did that. He never misses that. Man, this game, this was a fucking terrible game. Very undisciplined game. I think we had, what, 12, 13 penalties on us today? Accepted penalties today? Game over. Dak took the knee. I need to go to my car because my wife and my kids are asleep, and I don't want to wake them up. Fucking shit. I'm in the garage right now. Let me get in the car. It'll probably be a little dark in there, but who gives a shit? This was a fucking terrible game. This was horrible. Undisciplined football. We still can't run the goddamn football. Oh my God. We can't run the football for shit. At least we stopped the run. But is that really saying much? Because it's just the Giants. I mean, we held them to, what, 26 rushing yards today. 1.1 yards per carry. So the defense, they held up their end of the bargain. The Giants didn't score a touchdown at all. They got 5 field goals. The defense did its job in that aspect. I mean, Daniel Jones still had an efficient game. They just couldn't punch it in when it mattered most. I'm trying to calm down because I felt like that game shouldn't have been close. But it's a short week. We just got shellacked 2 straight weeks in a row. To come out on the road into New Jersey and to beat the Vagiants on a short week when you've been getting your ass handed to you for the last 2 weeks, that's a W. That's a victory in itself. They showed toughness. There's still some glaring issues with the team. We need a quick fix. I need to say this. DeMarvion Overshown was all over the field today. He was all over the field. Thank God he made some plays where I'm just like, man, thank God we have him out there. So athletic, so fast, just making all the tackles, all the plays, and that was really, we needed that. We needed that. The rookie Malik Neighbors from LSU, man, for the Giants, man, he is phenomenal. He's phenomenal. He's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. Big problem. But on our side of the ball, Dak Prescott had a decent game. CeeDee Lamb almost had 100 yards today. The run game was so bad that we put in CeeDee Lamb. We put him in the backfield 3 times tonight. That's inexcusable when you put your wide receiver out there in the backfield. That's inexcusable. And I know they like to say, yeah, we got to get him more touches and this and that. No, dog, our running backs are just so ineffectual that we decide, hey, let's put CeeDee Lamb back there. Let's see what he can do. At one point, he was our leading rusher for the game. He had a 10-yard run, and he was the leading rusher for at that point of the game. Man, dude, we need to elevate Dalvin Cook, see what he has, because we don't. Rico Dowdle is just he's just a guy. He's an average running back. He can't create his own block. You know how like you either run people over, you run past them, or you juke them. You become your own block. Like Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley can be his own blocker. He's the type of running back that can make his own blocker. Rico Dowdle isn't even close to that. And then you got Zeke. Zeke is old. I mean, he can get you some yards here and there, but he's not an every down back anymore. The most carries I would give Zeke, I would give him like 5 to 7 carries a game with a couple of catches out the backfield. And then you got Deuce Vaughn. The little man is what, 5'5"? Like, man, we need to elevate Dalvin Cook. and see what he has. We need to start looking at the trade deadline. If we really want to take the rest of this season serious, we need to do something at the trade deadline. Either trade Trey Lance, because Trey Lance, like some team will be desperate enough to give him a shot. Either trade Trey Lance, or we have a couple of compensatory picks, 4th-round picks. We can give that up. You know, we gotta either another wide receiver or running back. I'd much prefer a running back. See what we can do. Like if Dalvin Cook ain't it, we need to start making moves, man. And I'm not sure if any team would be willing to give up a defensive tackle, a nose tackle at the trade deadline. That would be another hole that we could fill. That would be nice. I'm not sure if we can do that, but nose tackle, and running back and receiver. Those are the 3 positions that we're in dire need of an upgrade. We need something, man, because the offense, and the thing is, a lot of people want to put this on Dak Prescott and this and that. Listen, man, the coaching staff, they're putting him out there to fail. The owner, Jerry Jones, they're putting him out there to fail. Like, there's only so much you can do with this shit here. You got Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle is your leading rusher, and he's just a guy. Remember, there was this sentiment around the NFL where, like, you could just put anybody back there and you can draft anybody at any position. At any place and plug them in at running back and they could be successful. No, that ain't the case, man. That's not the case. You need an every down back. Derrick Henry would have been great for us, but that's dead and gone. Jerry Jones claims we couldn't afford him. That's a fuckload of bullshit, but we need to draft a running back next year. I wanted a running back this year. I wanted Trey Benson. I really did. He went with the Cardinals. I'm not sure what he's doing over there. But, brothers, we need to get more. We need to get younger, faster, and stronger at the running back position. We can't run the fucking football, and we can't really run play action. This game right here is not going to go well against teams like the Detroit Lions or the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Houston Texans. The games like this, you can do this against the Giants. You can't do this against those teams. That's why I'm so thankful we got the win. We got a mini bye. We're 2-2. Thank fucking God. It would have been a travesty to go down 1-3. We're 2-2, but this is not sustainable. The way we won today is not sustainable. It's not. You can't always depend on Brandon Aubrey to hit those field goals. He missed one. He missed a 51-yarder. You can't depend on him. When you depend on the kicker, that's when things go awry. You can't do it. You can't do it. And Tyler Guyton has the left tackle, the rookie left tackle. I know he had a tough assignment. He was lined up against Kayvon Thibodeau for most of the night. He got his ass whooped tonight, man. Kayvon Thibodeau whooped his fucking ass. Tyler Guyton, he's a young man. He's a rookie. And I'm trying my best not to get upset. But he's been getting his ass whipped the last couple of weeks. He got his ass whipped against the Baltimore Ravens. He got his ass whipped tonight. He got his ass whipped against the goddamn Saints, too. He's been getting his ass whooped. Tyler Guyton, man. And where the fuck is Mozzie Smith, man? He made one play today. Heck, he made run stuff today. He had a tackle for loss. But then other than that, where the fuck is he? Mozzie Smith is a bust, man. I was so fucking pissed when we drafted him out of Michigan. And y'all motherfuckers was telling me, oh, he's the strongest player in the draft. And you don't know what you talking about. And Mozzie Smith is going to be our run-stuffing defensive tackle. Man, he ain't shit, dog. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. He ain't shit. Mozzie Smith is a waste of a fucking draft pick. We go bust again at the defensive tackle position. Remember when we drafted Tristan Hill? He was our first pick of the draft. We drafted him in the second round. We didn't have a first-round draft pick that year. And we drafted Tristan Hill. And he was a bust. We draft Mozzie Smith. He's a fucking bust. Remember Taco Charlton, the defensive end? He was out of Michigan too. He was a fucking bust. Man, I don't know what the fuck Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and Will McClay are doing, but they do not know how to draft on the defensive line. They do not. And don't you say Micah Parsons because he was drafted as a linebacker. I don't want to hear that shit. He's not a defensive lineman. Speaking of Micah Parsons, he got hurt today. I'm not sure how severe his injuries are. I hope he's okay. We have a mini bye week. Hopefully he can recover and be ready for the Pittsburgh Steelers on October 6th. Brothers, there are so many issues that are lingering, and Jerry Jones did not address them at all in the offseason. We are the cheapest fucking team. We are so fucking cheap, dude. We didn't spend hardly any money in free agency. We ranked dead last when it comes to spending money in free agency. Man, it would have been nice to have Derrick Henry here. He wanted to be here. His girlfriend, wife, whatever she is, lives here. And he could have been here, but instead we decided to say we can't afford him, and we just roll out with Rico Dowdle and Deuce Vaughn and Ezekiel Elliott. And now we got Dalvin Cook. We don't even know what the fuck he can do. Man, and the thing is, I understand Jerry Jones' trepidation in wanting to spend money in free agency, because there are times where he's done that and he got it bit him in the ass. Remember Roy Williams, the wide receiver from Detroit? We paid him big bucks. He came here and he wasn't shit. Remember, what was his name? Brandon Flowers. I think that was his name. The cornerback from the Kansas City Chiefs. We gave him a deal. He came here. He stunk up the joint. We just don't have a lot of luck with free agents, but still though, man, you gotta do your due diligence. You gotta spend money. You have to. Like, just trusting our guys, it's not enough. It's not enough, man. It's not enough. We need outside help. We need extra help. You can't draft defensive linemen to save your goddamn life. How about look for one who's already established himself in the league and pay him? Why not do that? I mean, why not do that? And then last year, I don't know what possessed them not to draft like a running back in the top 3 rounds. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. If you're not going to go after Derrick Henry, at least draft Trey Benson. At least draft a top-notch running back. He's young. He has legs behind him. He can. I would have even been fine drafting Jonathan Brooks. He didn't play. He didn't play last year, of course. I mean, he got hurt at the end of because he was with Texas. He got hurt. He's probably not going to play this year. But I mean, I would like to have him, get him ready, up to snuff, up to speed. I don't know, man. I'm all over the place, man, because this team, dog. I didn't make a video on Sunday. I couldn't, brothers. I didn't even finish the game on Sunday, man. I turned the game off at halftime. I just got in my truck and I just drove. Because I wasn't going to take my frustrations out on my family. I wasn't going to do that. I just drove around until the game was over. And then while I'm on the road, just driving around, I look at the score and they come back. They do that fucking garbage time bullshit again. They come all the way back just to fucking lose, just to like raise our blood pressure up for no fucking reason. They like to do that shit. I don't even want to relive that shit again. Brothers, it sucks that like my mental health and my sanity is tied to this team. It really fucking sucks. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is. Brothers, if I had the choice, I would not be connected to football like I am. I would not be connected to the Texas Longhorns or the Dallas Cowboys or anything like that. I really wish I wasn't, but I am. It is what it is. I am. I love these teams. I love this team. Thank God my Texas Longhorns are doing well. Man, I need to calm the fuck down. I feel like my blood pressure is rising. At the end of the day, even though this was a sloppy win, I'm so thankful that we got the win. We're at 2-2. That's much better than 1-3. Much better. On the bright side, we're 2-0 on the road. We're 2-0 on the road, man. You know, I mean, hey, we're 0-2 at home, but we're 2-0 on the road. I mean, dog, man. we need to do something, man, at the trade deadline. We need to do something because this season's not lost. Obviously, you're 2-2. You're 2-2. The season's not lost. I mean, you got a home heavy schedule at the back end of the schedule. I mean, the schedule is a little tough, but I mean, you can manage 10 wins. This Dallas Cowboys can get 10 wins. They can get 10 wins. We got to make the necessary moves, and we got to play like really damn good. We can't have like games where we've like fuck off, and come in ill prepared like we did against the Saints, like we did against the Ravens, man. We can't have games like that. We can't. But if we can like just get an extra piece or see what Dalvin Cook can do. What if Dalvin Cook could have a resurgent year? I mean, I'm not counting on it, but he could. I mean, if we could just get just above average running back play, and if we can get another receiver out there, I mean, Ferguson, he looked decent today, but I mean, he still has the injury issues. I mean, if we can either get another outside weapon to pair with CeeDee Lamb, because I'm not sure what's going on with Brandon Cooks. I mean, he's having trouble getting open, or maybe it's because our scheme is so trash we're not finding ways to get him open. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a little bit of both. But either another like weapon on the outside, but most importantly, we need to get the running game going. We got to get it going, man. This is pathetic. I don't think I've ever seen such an anemic running attack in my life, like with the Cowboys. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Brothers, have you seen anything like this? Even during the 5-11 years in the early 2000s, I don't remember this. I mean, we had Emmitt Smith until 2002, and then we had Troy Hambrick. We had Julius Jones. We can go back in time, man. I don't remember our running attack being this ineffectual this week. I don't remember this ever happening, because in the last few years, of course, we had Zeke in his prime. We had DeMarco Murray. I mean, we could keep going. We had Marion Barber. I mean, we had some good running backs. We had good running attacks. We had good offensive lines. Oh, man. Oof. Oh. But my main takeaways is we got the dub. You're 2-2. I hope Micah Parsons is okay. I hope DeMarcus Lawrence is okay. Tyler Guyton got his ass whooped again. We need to figure out a way to get him help. To be quite honest, we left him out on the island because we had to help out BB, the rookie center. We had to help him out. So we had to take help away from Guyton, leave him out on the island, and we had to help BB. So, but our next game is October 6th against the Pittsburgh Steelers at 7:20. Let's just hope everything is good. We need to elevate Dalvin Cook, and hey, 2-2, I'll take it over 1-3 any day. All right, my brothers, peace.